Without strong leadership, we are often taking far too long to progress change and to catch up with the times, really. You know, you can kind of have ideas that fester for long periods of time, and ultimately you need the leadership to get it across the line. The Australian Rural Leadership Program's been running for over 25 years now, I think, and I was in a cohort that started in 2008. One of the big takeaways that I got out of it was to gain an appreciation of different perspectives outside of that Indigenous space. I often say that in Indigenous affairs we talk a lot around social justice, but there's lots of other issues for us in Australia, like food and water security, climate change and those kinds of things, which weren't being talked about a lot in some of the circles that I was in. So for me it was a good place to have those conversations and to talk with people who are dealing with that on a daily basis.
I did the Australian Rural Leadership Program in 2008 and 2009. Over that time to where we are today, I felt that I've grown in my leadership journey, becoming more self-aware around my attributes, my challenges, how to manage myself in a leadership sense.
I thought it'd be another leadership program to make me a more effective leader. Very wrong in my assessment, because I a little bit about leadership and a lot about myself personally, and how I approach different things and just how people work in general.
One of the things we do in the program is talk about the different leadership styles, what the nature of our leadership work is and how that complements each other. So finding out that you can't be the be-all and end-all to everything, but there's other people who share the same insights and vision and who'll work with you on great ideas. I absolutely just love facilitation. It gives you the opportunity to share in a journey with people, impart knowledge, but more importantly, I think what I like to see is the aha moments, the things that people just, where light bulbs go off and they kind of get it. Because I remember in my own journey that there's particular moments that I can look back on and say, oh, that was when I realised there was a different way of doing something, or I met some really amazing people at that point.
I think this year I was a bit more confident about changes, especially unexpected changes that were happening in our community and also in the workplaces as well. Having that experience of being on the program allowed me to put things into perspective and prioritise and really appreciate what was going on around. The program itself helped me to change my way of thinking.
Locally, I've stayed in contact with a few of our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander alumni members to have a chat around my own journey, personal and professional. It's just good to catch up, to have a chat about their experience and what they learned from the program as well. I have recommended the Australian Rural Leadership Program, testing your boundaries, testing your own capabilities and finding new friends and stories to tell for your families is what's the biggest outcome for me as well.
To me, one of the things I think is really important about leadership is the ability to influence others. And if you can, then the options are endless. But you just have to have the courage sometimes to take the leap and to also support others to come along the journey with you.